Hello children, welcome back to Rini ma'am's class. Let us proceed with the second part of Mary Kom. She was asked the question that what inspired you to take up boxing, and her response was, I got interested in boxing and took up the sport when I was 15 years old. So Mary Kom started her boxing career from 15 years old. I was inspired by Dinko Singh, an Indian boxer who won the gold medal in the 1998 Asian Games. So Dinko Singh was the first person who has inspired her to become a boxer. Later, I got inspired by the great Muhammad Ali. I wanted to try harder and aim higher like him. So, after Dinko Singh, the other person who inspired was Muhammad Ali. She wanted to try harder and aim higher like him. Inspire, to make somebody want to do or create something. Today I am inspired by my own achievements and the goals I have set for myself. And now she is inspired by herself and she sets goal for herself too. My desire is to get more medals for India. Now she desires more and more medals for India. My passion for the sport is the fuel that keeps me goal driven at all time. Women are considered the weaker sex. And now she says that what is passion? A state or outburst of strong emotion. That is passion. So she says that my passion for the sport is that I should aim higher and achieve my goals. As women were treated as the weaker sex in this field, so she says that my passion is the foremost thing which has given me the strength to move ahead. What's your opinion about this gender bias? What is bias? A strong feeling of favor towards or against one group of people. Now she is asked, what's your opinion about this gender bias? Women have left their mark in every field by sheer determination and dedication: sports, science, journalism, entrepreneurship, etc. Now she says that women have left their mark in every field, in each and every field where she has stepped, and she has flourished with glowing color. Whether it is sports, science, journalism, entrepreneurship, wherever she has gone, even our country has produced some great women leaders in politics as well. I would say that the perception that society has about women is wrong. Now she says that the perception, what is perception? The ability to notice or understand something. So the perception has changed now for women in the society. Women are not weaker than men. One should not underestimate the power of women. They can perform wonders too. Now you can see here the pictures of this successful businesswoman. Whichever field they have stepped in, they have achieved their aim and goals and made India proud. So women are not weaker than men, and we should not underestimate the power of women. To get fitter for the sport and to fare well inside the ring, I had to put in 8 hours of training every day, once in the morning and once in the evening. I also took great care of my diet, as it plays a major part of the professional training session. I had to follow a diet pattern that had food items from every group. Diet: food that animals or humans eat. So what is diet now? The food that animals or human eats. So she says that she has a rigorous 8 hours of training once in the morning and once in the evening, and she takes care of her diet also, because diet plays a major role in each and everyone's life. With the right balance of proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, and other required minerals, she takes her diet. I never skipped meals or cheated on my meal plan. In fact, I had always had my daily meals on time without fail. I think it's important to be disciplined to maintain a routine like that. Otherwise, everything can fall apart. Now she says that she never cheated on any meal plan and she never skipped. Skip means to miss the next thing that you would normally read or do. So she says that it is very very important to be disciplined to maintain a routine, and I always give my 100% to whichever task I take. What is your daily fitness routine like? My daily training session starts with a 14-kilometer run followed by some stretching, skipping, and floor exercises. Then I move on to shadow boxing, practicing with the punching bag and speed bag. Often I spar with opponents or with my coaches during the practice session. Now she says that she has to run 14 km every day and do some stretching, skipping and floor exercise also. And she has to practice, and after that she has to do her practice matches with her coaches or opponents. In the afternoons, I spend some time in the gym concentrating on the strength training, doing a lot of push ups and sit ups. After that, I do a repeat of my morning routine. I wind up the day with a short run along with some light stretching to cool down. Now she says that in the afternoons she goes to the gym for her strength training, wherein she has a lot of push ups and sit ups also. How has life changed after the Olympic swing? Let me tell you. Let me tell you, nothing came my way easily. The early days of my childhood were an extreme struggle with poverty. Now she was asked a $1 million question, that how has life changed after the Olympic swim? She says that in her childhood she has struggled a lot due to poverty. She was not well from any well-to-do family. She has to help her parents in the fields, take care of her siblings, take care of the house, and even attend school. I would still say that responsibilities were few at that early age. Responsibilities, a duty to deal with something. Now she says that even after that, all these responsibilities, they were very few at that early age. Then came boxing, and yes, it wasn't easy for me to keep moving ahead as most people, including my parents, perceived it as a male sport. Moreover, my diminutive size made it even more difficult for me to convince everyone that boxing was what I was made for. Diminutive, much smaller than usual. Now she says that this boxing has come as something which she was so much passionate about. But her parents even said that it is a male sport, and everybody used to say that her small size is not going to help her out for this sport. When I was finally there, I had to constantly juggle spending adequate time in training while also keeping up with my duties for the family. Now she used to juggle. Juggle means to try to deal with some two or more important jobs or activities at the same time. Now she says that she used to juggle between her boxing passion and her family duties. But she desperately did all the things in a positive manner. The training and equipment was also not something I could afford easily. As she was not from any well to do family, she faced a lot of struggle financially. So, the training and equipments were not at all affordable at that age for her. But surpassing all that, even when I did finally make it big in the world of boxing, there was little recognition from the general public. Recognition, the fact that you can identify somebody or something that you see. Now she says that after winning all these things, she was getting hardly any recognition. People were not recognizing her even after winning all the medals. Then there was a drastic change, 360-degree change came when she won the Olympic medal. The money was poor to begin with, despite the 5 world medals that I had won. It took an Olympic medal to change all that. After that, life was much more better. People used to recognize her after winning the Olympic medal. Today, life seems a bit more comfortable and easy. I think I have finally managed to get myself heard and make my way in society. But it took an Olympic medal to get there. Still, I would say better late than never. Now she says that life is much more comfortable and easy now after she won the Olympic medal. People have recognized her and society has appreciated and accepted her as well. How do you keep yourself alert in the ring? Everyone has different strategies to stay alert in the ring. Mine is to focus and concentrate on the opponent's move. Now, what is strategy? The action of planning how to do or achieve something. So now she has a different strategy. Her strategy was to focus and concentrate on the opponent's move. How do you motivate yourself after losing a match? Now she was asked a very crucial question, that after losing a match, how do you motivate yourself? The initial moments just after losing a fight are the biggest moments of disappointment. Now she says that after losing the match, initial thing is that we get stressed, we get depressed, we get demotivated, right? So initial moment is just like me, the same for like everyone has. I felt like when I could not win the semi-finals at the Olympic Games, later when the results sink in, it's time for some introspection. What is introspection? The process of thinking deeply and carefully. In such situations, I talk myself out of the disappointment. I encourage myself to keep going and work harder. I go back and watch videos of my match to find out the mistakes. Now, introspection, she talks to herself, she motivates herself, she encourages herself to work harder, and she watches the videos of the match to find out the mistakes I have made, and then I focus on fixing the techniques and tactics which I may be lacking. So, tactics, the particular method you use to achieve something. At the same time, I feel one should not be too hard on themselves. In the end, it's a game and winning or losing is a part of it. Now she says that winning or losing is a part of the game, but you need to do your self introspection and you need to motivate yourself to move to and be successful. My message to all Indian women is that if you are passionate about something and your heart beats for it, then just pursue it. Passionate, showing up caused by very strong feelings. Sooner or later, everyone will be proud of you and will be supportive of you rather than just negating your dreams. Negating to stop something from having any effect. Even the sports scene in India is challenging and changing. It's no more the same as it was 5 years ago. It can offer you great career opportunities if you are devoted to your sport. Now she says that the sports scene in India is changing, and in 5 years she has seen a lot of changes. People are getting great opportunities by choosing the sports career. So she is very, very much positive about the sports in India. The world is changing every day. So are our concepts and mentalities. I am positive about the future of women in India. Now she says that she is very much positive about the women in India, and she says that women needs to take up the sports as a career too. I hope you have got a lot of inspiration from this conversation and the interview of Mary Com. Homework is Sports Idioms, page 90. Complete the book exercises. Thank you, children. Stay happy, stay safe.